In a famous historical speech at Nakuru in 1963, Mzee addressed the expatriate and local farmers. His speech was a turning point in the country's advancement towards a peaceful multiracial society. He urged his audience to have confidence in the future of the country and continue to work together as brothers and sisters for the good of Kenya.
I think we have something in common. I am a politician, but in the first place, I am a farmer like you. So I think in our talk, we'll find something in common, because I think the soil joins us all, and therefore we have a kind of mutual understanding. Why I say I'm very happy to be here is because I do know, and I believe in this, that if you want to understand one another, the best thing is to talk together, to exchange views. You cannot understand one another, you cannot believe in one another unless you have an opportunity of talking to one another. And this is why I say I am very glad to be here. I believe that the most dangerous things, or the most disturbing point among us, is suspicion, fear. These are created by not knowing what other section is thinking. If it's an African, maybe he is suspicious of an African farmer because he does not know what he is aiming at. Or if it's European, he is perhaps afraid of an African, that, oh, why, I don't know what is in his, under his sleeves and all that kind of thing. And that's why I say, if we must live together, if we must work together, we must talk together, we must exchange views. This is my belief. And one another thing which I want to make clear is this, that we must also learn how to forgive one another. There's no society of angels everywhere. I don't think so. Not in any community, whether it be white, brown, or black. We are not angels, we're human beings. And as such, we are bound to make mistakes. But we have a great gift which we can exercise, and that is to forgive one another. If I have done mistake to you, it's for you to forgive me. If you have done to me, I say it's for me to forgive you. Kenya potentiality is great. And all of us, and I'm not telling you this because I'm in your meeting, I'm telling you what I believe and what my government believes. That white, brown, black can work together harmoniously in this country and make this country great. We can we can show other people in various parts of the world that different racial groups can work together harmoniously. And I think you be a settler, I be an African farmer. What do I want to get out of the land? I want to get my livelihood. I want to see that my children are well fed. I want to see that my children are well educated. I want to see that my children are well housed, well clothed. They are in good health, that they are well looked after. Let us join hand and work for the better of Kenya. Not the better or for the benefit of one particular community, be it white, black, brown, but for the benefit of Kenya. And this is what I beg you to believe, that this is the policy of our government. That we must work together. We must try to trust one another. We must learn to believe that here we are. And many of you, I think, you are just as Kenyan as myself. I think some of you may be older than myself a little bit. I am 73 myself, and maybe among you, I have my age group among you, and therefore, you are just as good Kenyan as myself. Therefore, if we can forget the past, I think some of you have been maybe worried, what will happen if Kenyatta comes to be the head of the government? He has been imprisoned. Maybe he has been given trouble. What is he going to do? Is he going to reiterate or what? This has been worrying many of you, the mind of many of you. Well, now let me set you to rest that Kenyatta has no intention whatsoever to look backward. Kenyatta has no intention of literating, not at all. This, I want you to believe what I say, what I'm telling you now, that we are not going to look backward. We are going to forgive the past and look forward to the future. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if we start thinking about the past, what time shall we have to build the future?